Hey YouTubers, gamers, fellow geeks, and anyone else who happens to be watching, welcome to another episode of Game Time, hosted by Kyle, that's myself. Well, on this show, if you follow the channel on a regular basis, and even if not, that's cool, you can now, you know that I'm a huge fan of Nintendo. They kind of got me into gaming, especially in the younger days. I kind of migrated out more toward the PlayStation brand in the past few years / decade, 2005-ish, more PlayStation. Just because I feel that they're more multimedia friendly. And you know that I'm not a huge fan of the Xbox 360. I love the original Xbox, actually, I do. I love the original Xbox, but the 360, it took me a long time to finally go and get one. And I even got one just recently, at the last half of 2013, is when I finally picked up my 360. But before we get to console bashing and whatnot, I got one. It's in the collection. I have some games for it, one right here. And it's fine. I think it has some great games. I don't think the online service is all that great. Everyone talks about the superior Xbox Live online service, and it's good, but I don't think it's really that great. But as the title of this video suggests, it is Xbox 360 Hidden Gems. I like doing these every now and then. We're starting to do quite a bit of them, but I always feel that there's a couple of games that need to be mentioned. And today's episode, we get Velvet Assassin for the Xbox 360. This game is really great. It's kind of, I want to say loosely based on a true life story. Loosely based. About a foxy female assassin during the World War II era. And if you're kind of wondering, this game kind of pretty much plays out like a Splinter Cell, Metal Gear Solid type game. It's very stealth oriented, stays in the shadows. But meaning it is World War II and loosely based off a true story. The gadgets are very limited. You pretty much get your guns, and really that's about it. So it's a bare bones stealth game, but you know what? That's what makes it challenging, and that's what makes it a hidden gem. And we'll be seeing a few minutes of gameplay next on Game Time. Alright, here we are with a little Velvet Assassin. Unfortunately only available console-wise on the Xbox 360, but I believe there is a PC version as well, if you can find the PC version / download for your PC. So we'll load the game here. We'll go back a little ways. We'll kind of start from the beginning if we can. And like I said, very much Splinter Cell, very Metal Gear-ish. Kind of bare bones stuff without any of the nice high-tech gadgets we've come to know and love from both those games. So, pretty good looking game too. Not the best looking, but I think still holds up pretty well. Here's a little bit of a story. I'm not going to go too much into the story here. If you kind of like what you see, I'll let you pick up the game for yourself. So there's our main character, Violet Summers. And, yeah, very orange. We're kind of starting here outside World War II era. We have with us our knife. We're going to go get our weapons here. That's our flashlight. You can see you can sneak in the shadows here. Once you are fully shadowed, your icon there at the bottom, I can't really see in the bottom left-hand corner, but it's lit up purple, as is your character. A little bit of a purple outline. It's pretty hard to see on the video screen though. That means you're fully dark, that the enemies cannot see you, but when you move into the light, you kind of lose some of that purple haze. So, kind of a nice little indicator. There's exactly what I was telling you about. The tip that's up there. Like most of these stealth games, you need to really It's sort of told from a first-person perspective as well. She uses a lot of I's and me's because it pretty much is retelling her adventures during this time period. There you can see we can check our knives and everything. Moving body is very important, especially anybody who's played Splinter Cell for sure knows how important it is to hide those. I don't think no one else comes back around this way, so we'll be okay. I wonder if I did get my stuff. I forget if I needed to do that. First several missions are pretty easy. It's not nothing too strenuous. I know Metal Gear can be a challenging game, and especially Splinter Cell early on as well. Auto saves usually pretty good. We have our checkpoint here, just in case something happens to us in the next few minutes. We can come back. I do like the auto checkpoints. I see the guards right up there in the shadows. Once again, sort of telling us the story. It's a very dreamy looking game. I really do enjoy it. Still talking. I just have my gun, or I didn't even have my gun out. Yeah, I don't have the weapons yet. So black and white when you die. Let's do, back to our main menu here. We'll load the game. And do something maybe a little bit later on. So mission 2 or 3 here coming up. Fuel storage. Just showing up a few levels here very quickly, nothing too hardcore. Our brief episodes. You can see a little bit more of that purple haze I was telling you about previously, especially here in the darker area. And you can see the character model as well as our lower left-hand corner icon. A nice glowy purple. So here we're sneaking into our bunker. Here's where we have our pistol here. We can kind of pull out sort of this manual aim. Ammunition in this game very limited, so the very least you can use, the better. Medkits are around the place to help fill up our health there. It's not a regenerating health. You can only take a few hits, so again, lots of trial and error. The old Splinter Cell tactic, peeking through the keyhole, but we don't have any of the cam snakes around, so we have to do it the old-fashioned way. Here I already see there's some glass on the floor, and that makes a loud crunching sound, so we're just going to sneak there. Oh.
Creeping silently over that was impossible.
Again, the game kind of done in past tense. Makes for a very, very good narrative, in my opinion. Just a really great story. I just can't wait to dive more into it. There's a guard. Until he's out of the room. Okay. Getting 40s era music. we better pick up this body. It's right there on the lights. And now we can search / loot the body. We have a rusty key and a med kit. So not full health. Turn on the light. Shadow is very important in this game. We used our key to unlock that door. Here's some collectibles you can find kind of scattered around. Let's see what this is. This is a Singlet ring. 2 out of 7. Apparently there's 7 collectibles in this particular chapter. I found one previously on a previous playthrough there. Inventory. Combat knife. There's our pistol that we're using. Nice flashlight. And that's really all of our that's all that's in our inventory. Options, you can kind of change the brightness, etc., etc. Audio controls. There's the controls. On the 360. Character, no upgrades. You can kind of upgrade your character a little bit. You can see right there, morphine, stealth. You can upgrade each of those particular areas. We're just playing it on normal. No major upgrades yet. That's okay. Nice little map of what needs to be done. Here's where we are. There's some gas storage. There's where we need to go. Set off some bombs. And load your last checkpoint, etc., etc. So let's see if we can take out one more guard before we wrap things up in this video. Oh, we're going back the other way. Let's sneak through this crawl hole here. This part always reminds me of Splinter Cell, sort of sneaking through sewers and whatnot. You can definitely see something glowing up there. That's probably a collectible or a mid-kit or something to get. He's still chatting with someone. We'll just use our knife and sneak up behind him when we can. Very close. Love how the screen gets red. There's a gas mask, and here's an item. We got a med kit, but our health is pretty full. Oh, we were going to wrap it up anyway, so thanks for joining us for another Hidden Gems video, this time Velvet Assassin for the 360. You can kind of get it pretty cheap now, and I would definitely recommend it. It's definitely worth a $5, $6, $10 game, I think for sure. I wish that it sold better, because we maybe could have seen more of it. I don't know if it's kind of based on a true story. It pretty much does have a beginning and end, so that might not be very possible. So definitely a story that I'm very intrigued to find out kind of what happens. As you can see there on our screen, she's obviously captured or heavily injured. So something pretty drastic happens in the game. I can't wait to get more into it. So once again, Velvet Assassin, once again, Xbox 360, Hidden Gems. Definitely any stealth fan should be checking out this game. Available for PC as well, so you can kind of look around, see what your preferred system to play this game is. Otherwise, Kyle here for Game Time, wrapping it up. Thanks everybody for watching, subscribing, liking, etc., etc. Check out our Facebook game page as well. You can kind of join our conversations, talk about all gen games from Atari to Xbox. We have it all on there, or at least trying to. Early stages and whatnot. Link in the description. Everyone, take care, peace out, enjoy, thank you.